All right, new Lanterns trailer. Let's talk about it. All right, so I got my little notes here. Let's see what I had to say. So for starters, dude, it just looks better now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you're getting a better vibe for the show. Like I've been telling people since the beginning, just let it come out, bro. They're not gonna show you everything all the way back in the first teaser in February for an August release. They're not showing you everything. That's why it's called a teaser. In the second trailer, you're ramping it up. And John Campea always says, the point of a trailer is to take your excitement from here and raise it up. And that's exactly what this trailer did. And I'm very happy about it. All right. And overall, I'd give the trailer rating like a solid 7.5. As a trailer, it's fine. You know, it's nothing crazy. But we got some new stuff in there, so we got to talk about it. For starters, the constructs, we're actually seeing some stuff now. That's really cool. Like the flying part with the bird. It took me a second to get that, but then I was like, oh, wait, flying like a bird. Duh. Also, John can't fly, which is kind of funny. And the flying looks good, too. And speaking of, we've finally seen a better look at Hal Jordan's suit when it's not brown. And I think the theory of people saying that the brown suit is like his... not his willpower, but like his goodness deteriorating because apparently he inherited something from his mentor Sinestro. Speaking of Ulrich Thompson, good looking Sinestro right there. I love it, bro. I did see someone say that they wish his ears were a bit pointier, and I was like, all right, bro, what are we doing? Like we're just being extra now. But then I looked at it again, and I was like, oh, wow, he does have very round, human-like ears. Okay, I can see what they're saying. That's a fair criticism, but I'm not... Like, it doesn't really matter. So the casting, I stand by it since the beginning, since 2024 when they were both cast. I think it's good casting. Now, I can understand why because some people's Green Lantern is Hal Jordan, which is completely fair. Personally, my Green Lantern is Jon Stewart, and I think the casting is perfect. Like, genuinely, what people said, Rebel Ridge, if you ever saw that movie with Aaron Pierre as the main star, Rebel Ridge was basically his audition for John. I can totally see that. The same way that House of the Dragon, no, not House of the Dragon, yes, but also Millie Alcock at the Golden Globes or something, some award show where she was drunk up on stage, and you know that's how she got the audition for Supergirl, which is kind of funny to me. But yeah, I figure it's kind of like a similar thing like that. But yeah, no, I think the casting is good. I think, my God, what is his name? Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan is going to be a really cool, like, older Hal Jordan, you know? Now, do I think he's going to die? Well, according to the leaks, yeah, which is completely fair if they're doing, like, it's escaping me, the thing where, like, Hal Jordan's corrupted. What is it called? Whatever. I'm forgetting. But yeah, all right, cinematography, I think it's a good-looking show. It's a little bland, I will say. And some like the outdoor sunny shots, I'm like, it's a little dry. It's a little gray. But I figure that's just the look they're going for, kind of like a more depressing Western, you know, and they like akin to Yellowstone, and then of course True Detective. But yeah. So yeah, main inspirations for the show, they're really kicking in, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing it. Guy Gardner, he shows up again. And I'm very curious to see how they'll integrate him because he's going to be in at least more than one scene. And I'm curious to see how they'll integrate him into the tone, like the more serious tone of the show, because we've only seen him in more goofy stuff like Peacemaker, where he's talking about popcorn and butts. Not a huge James Gunn humor guy, personally. He has very juvenile humor, but that's neither here nor there. Irrelevant. So yeah, Guy Gardner, he looks cool. He's gonna be his, actual serious mode. I like that. And then he said that they're gonna send an army to take you down or to like take you out. And I figured he was talking to Hal Jordan, and I'm like, interesting. So yeah, something's definitely going on with him and his, battling between his good and evil side or whatever, something like that, some kind of corruption. I keep forgetting what it's called. Now the mystery afoot with all the murders, and then the Manhunters, of course, we got that reveal. That'll be interesting because, now I'm not going to LARP and say I know all the Green Lantern mythos, I know the Guardians, I know Oa, stuff like that, basic stuff, just like surface level stuff. I'm not that deep into it. But, I remember I saw a video, I don't know who said this, but it was something where they think that, because in the comics, canonically, Manhunters aren't shapeshifters, but what they think they're doing is combining the Manhunters and the White Martians and kind of just putting them together, which will kind of bridge the gap between that to Martian Manhunter, which I think Martian Manhunter is going to be in Man of Tomorrow. That's just my guess, because I think You know what? No, I'm not going to talk about that. That's a different thing. But yeah, so yeah, back to the trailer. Yeah, so constructs look good. You know what I'm saying? We got the beer can opener. We got that giant weird tank looking thing in the field that they were in. And, you know, where John was reaching into some, like, pool of water or something like that. And then, like, in the second trailer, they dropped where Hal made a dollar bill to go in the jukebox or something like that. That's cool. They recited the oath, like, as a voiceover for the trailer. That was cool. And Darkest Day and Blackest Night. Or whatever. And yeah, I already talked about the new suit. And then the VFX looks good. The constructs look really cool. I like how they interact with the light. Like, especially when they're in the sun. Because I remember this from Superman, where Guy Gardner, where the Justice Gang first shows up, and Guy Gardner, he makes like a green megaphone, right, to tell everyone to clear the area. I thought that looked really cool, and I was like, okay, I like how they're texturizing it. You know what I'm saying? I think it looks cool. But yeah, no, I mean that's pretty much about it. So yeah, really good trailer. It's made me way more hyped. We got only like 3 weeks. We're only 3 weeks away, and apparently episode 1. For one thing, Hal Jordan may or may not die. That's one. And also the 2016 to 2026 timelines. That's going to be really interesting how they weave those together, because we see in the 2016 timeline where John is being trained, he's got smooth face. And then we see one clip of him in the 2026 timeline, I'm assuming, where he has a full face beard, right? Not a full face beard, but the goatee. And he's on the boat, and he's like, he fell in the water and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really curious how they're going to elevate John. Because right now I feel like they've been highlighting Hal a bit more, which makes sense, you know. Because they don't want to show too much of John. Because I figure all the good stuff with John comes in the later half of the series, where they go more cosmic and they're in the 2026 timeline. And yeah, and I just can't wait to see him becoming Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to be in Man of Tomorrow. It's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be awesome. And Comic-Con is this week. We got a Marvel panel today. Oh, you best believe you're going to see a video on that. Dude, if they announce the X-Men, oh my God, this isn't about Marvel. This is DC. But yeah. Yep. Yeah! All right, yeah, I'm hyped. Let's do this. August 16th, episode 1. Let's go.